Welcome back, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into the world of rare American coins that carry not just value, but history, mystery, and the power to change fortunes. In your hands could be one of the most iconic pieces ever minted, the legendary Liberty Indian Head $10 coin. A symbol of strength, heritage, and timeless beauty. This coin isn't just currency, it's a story carved in gold. And that's not all. Alongside it, we explore the fascinating world of the $1 coin. Small in size, but sometimes holding unbelievable value that most people completely overlook. What if I told you a simple coin sitting quietly in your collection could be worth hundreds, thousands, or even more? Sounds unbelievable, right? But in the world of rare coins, the unexpected is always possible. The story of the legendary 1908 Indian Head $10 coin begins with a vision of artistic greatness, a moment in American history when money was not just currency, but a canvas of national pride. Designed under the creative brilliance of Augustus Saint-Gaudens, this coin represents a powerful fusion of art, symbolism, and authority. It was minted by the United States Mint during a time when America sought to elevate its coinage into something truly magnificent. What makes the 1908 Indian Head $10 coin so captivating is its bold and unconventional design. Unlike earlier coins, the Lady Liberty depicted here wears a Native American war bonnet, a striking and controversial artistic choice that gave the coin its Indian Head nickname. This daring design immediately set apart from other coins in circulation, making it not just money, but a statement of identity and strength. Despite what many believe, this coin is not made of silver. It is actually composed of gold. This fact alone significantly increases its intrinsic value. The rich golden glow of the coin, combined with its historical weight, makes it one of the most desirable collectibles in the world of numismatics. The 1908 issue is particularly special because it marked the early years of this iconic design. Coins from this year were minted in Philadelphia, indicated by the absence of a mint mark or sometimes referred to as P. These early strikes often carry sharper details and a more refined finish, making them highly attractive to collectors. Now, here's where the excitement truly builds. While many 1908 Indian Head $10 coins exist, only a small number remain in exceptional condition. Coins graded as mint state or near perfect are incredibly rare, and rarity is what drives value in the collector's market. A coin that has survived over a century without significance where it becomes a treasure beyond imagination. However, it's important to separate fact from fantasy. While this coin can indeed be worth thousands, or in rare cases, hundreds of thousands, claims of it instantly making someone a billionaire overnight are exaggerated. The real value depends on condition, rarity, and market demand, not just a year or mint mark. The artistry of the coin is mesmerizing. On the obverse, Liberty's profile is bold and dignified, while the reverse features a majestic eagle perched with strength and authority. Every line, every detail reflects the genius of Saint-Gaudens, who aimed to create coins that rival the beauty of ancient Greek and Roman currency. Collectors are especially drawn to coins that have unique characteristics. Some 1908 Indian Head coins were minted without the motto, "In God We Trust," while later versions included it. These subtle differences can significantly affect value, making certain variations more desirable than others. The condition of the coin is everything. A heavily circulated coin might still hold value due to its gold content, but a well-preserved example can command a premium far beyond its metal worth. Professional grading services evaluate these coins on a scale, and even a slight difference in grade can mean thousands of dollars in value. Another fascinating aspect is the coin's journey through time. Imagine how many hands it has passed through, how many stories it silently carries. From the bustling streets of early 20th century America to the quiet vaults of modern collectors, each coin has lived a life of its own. The demand for historic U.S. gold coins has steadily increased over the years. Investors and collectors alike see them as both a store of wealth and a piece of history. The 1908 Indian Head $10 coin sits proudly among the most respected coins in this category. There is also an emotional connection tied to ownership. Holding such a coin is like holding a piece of the past, a tangible link to a different era. This emotional value often drives collectors to pay more than what logic alone might suggest. Authentication is crucial. Because of its popularity, counterfeit versions do exist. Experts carefully examine weight, design details, and metal composition to ensure authenticity. Owning a genuine piece adds not just value, but peace of mind. Market trends also play a role in determining value. During times of economic uncertainty, gold coins often become more desirable, pushing prices higher. This means that the value of a 1908 Indian head coin can fluctuate depending on global conditions. Storage and care are equally important. A coin that is well preserved in protective casing will retain its condition and value over time. Exposure to air, moisture, or improper handling can diminish its appeal and reduce its worth. The thrill of discovery is another factor that fuels the fascination. Many people dream of finding such a coin hidden away in an old collection or passed down through generations. While rare, these discoveries do happen and create unforgettable moments. For serious collectors, building a collection that includes the 1908 Indian head $10 coin is a milestone. It represents not just financial investment, but dedication to the art and history of coin collecting. Even though it may not instantly make someone a billionaire, owning this coin can still be life-changing in its own way. It carries value, history, and prestige, all wrapped into one small but powerful object. In the end, the true worth of the 1908 Indian head $10 coin goes beyond money. It is a masterpiece of design, a relic of history, and a symbol of enduring value. Whether you see it as an investment or a treasure, one thing is certain. This coin has the power to captivate, inspire, and ignite the imagination of anyone who encounters it. The story of the 1907 Indian head $10 coin begins like a legend whispered among collectors, a piece of metal that feels less like currency and more like a doorway into another era. When you hold such a coin, you're not just holding gold. You are gripping a moment in history that carries mystery, artistry, and an almost mythical reputation for value. This coin, often called the Indian head eagle, was born in a time when the United States wanted to redefine the beauty of its money. The design broke away from tradition, bold and striking, with Native American portrait that radiates strength, dignity, and identity. It was not just minted, it was crafted with intention, making it one of the most visually powerful coins ever produced. What makes the 1907 version truly extraordinary is that it exists in multiple varieties, some of which are unbelievably rare. Certain early strikes, especially those with unique features or limited production, are like hidden treasures waiting to be rediscovered. These are not ordinary coins. They're the kind that collectors dream about and search for over entire lifetimes. There is a misconception that this coin is silver, but in reality, it is made of gold. That alone raises its intrinsic value. But the real magic lies far beyond the metal itself. Its rarity, historical significance, and condition can transform from a simple coin into an object worth hundreds of thousands, or even millions, of dollars. Imagine finding one in pristine condition, untouched by time, its details sharp, its shine still alive. Such a coin becomes more than rare. It becomes almost mythical. Collectors are willing to compete fiercely for these specimens, driving their prices to astonishing heights that can change a person's financial destiny overnight. The mint mark P refers to the Philadelphia Mint, one of the most important mints in American history. Coins from this mint often carry a sense of authenticity and prestige, and when paired with a year like 1907, the combination becomes even more desirable to serious collectors. The year 1907 itself holds special importance. It was a turning point in U.S. coin design, influenced by a desire to elevate coins into true works of art. This transformation means that coins from this year are not just money. They are milestones, symbols of creative revolution in American history. Some versions of the 1907 Indian head eagle were struck in extremely limited numbers. These rare variations, especially those with experimental features or minor design differences, can fetch unbelievable prices at auctions. In the world of coin collecting, rarity is power, and this coin has plenty of it. Condition plays a crucial role in determining value. A coin that has never been circulated, known as mint state, can be worth exponentially more than one that shows wear. Even the smallest details, the sharpness of the feathers, the clarity of the lettering, can mean the difference between a modest value and a life-changing fortune. There are stories, almost unbelievable, of collectors discovering such coins in old collections, inherited boxes, or forgotten safes. What seemed like an ordinary piece of metal turned out to be a hidden gem worth a fortune. These stories fuel the excitement and mystery surrounding the 1907 Indian head coin. The market for rare coins is driven by passion as much as by money. Wealthy collector, investors, and historians all compete for the finest examples. When a top-quality 1907 Indian head eagle appears for sale, it can spark intense bidding wars that push prices into the millions. However, not every 1907 coin is instantly valuable. The true worth depends on its specific variety, its condition, and its authenticity. This is why expert valuation is essential. A coin that looks ordinary to one person might be extraordinary to a trained eye. Authentication is critical in this world. Because of their high value, rare coins are often counterfeited. Professional grading services carefully examine every detail to confirm whether a coin is genuine and to assign it a grade that reflects its condition and quality. The idea that such a coin can make you a billionaire overnight is more of a dream than a guarantee, but it is not entirely without foundation. The right coin in the right condition, sold at the right time, can indeed transform someone's financial situation dramatically. Collectors often describe the 1907 Indian head eagle as a masterpiece. Its design, its history, and its rarity combine to create something truly special. It stands as a symbol of craftsmanship and ambition, a reminder that even something as small as a coin can carry immense significance. If you ever come across one, the most important advice is simple. Do not rush. Selling it quickly without proper knowledge could mean losing out on its true value. Patience, research, and expert consultation are key to unlocking its full potential. The emotional pull of this coin is just as strong as its financial value. It connects the past with the present, allowing you to hold a piece of history in your hand. That connection is something money alone cannot measure, yet adds to the coin's overall allure. For many, the dream of finding such a coin is what keeps the world of collecting alive. It represents possibility, the idea that something small and overlooked can hold immense power and worth. That dream is what turns ordinary people into passionate collectors. In the end, the 1907 Indian head $10 coin is more than just a collectible. It is a story, a mystery, and a potential treasure all in one. Whether it changes your life or simply fascinates you, its presence carries a sense of wonder that few objects in the world can match. The story you're chasing begins with a powerful image, an old American coin, dated 1851, whispering secrets of unimaginable wealth. But here's the first twist that makes this tale even more intriguing. There was no Indian head $1 coin in 1851. What existed instead was a small but historically rich gold coin known as the Liberty Head Gold Dollar, struck by the United States Mint. And in the world of rare coins, sometimes the truth is even more fascinating than the myth. In 1851, the United States was deep in the era of expansion and gold fever. The California gold rush had flooded the economy with raw gold, and the government began striking small gold coins for everyday commerce. These coins were tiny, delicate, and easy to lose. But today, that very fragility is what makes surviving pieces incredibly desirable. The 1851 $1 gold coin belongs to what collectors call the Type 1 Liberty Head design. On its face is a classical depiction of Lady Liberty wearing a coronet inscribed with the word Liberty. It is elegant, minimal, and deeply symbolic of a young nation trying to find itself through art and currency. Unlike later coins featuring Native American imagery, the Indian head design did not appear on the $1 denomination until 1854. This means that if someone claims to have an 1851 Indian head dollar, what they actually hold may either be misunderstood, altered, or something far rarer. Possibly even a mint error or fantasy piece that could spark intense curiosity among collectors. Now here is where things become electrifying. Even though the 1851 Liberty Head dollar is not an Indian head coin, certain examples of it can still command astonishing prices. Coins that are in pristine condition, what collectors call mint state, can sell for thousands, sometimes tens of thousands of dollars depending on their grade, luster, and preservation. But not every 1851 coin is equal. Coins struck in Philadelphia, which carry no mint mark, are the most common, yet even among them, perfectly preserved specimens are extremely rare. Time, handling, and circulation have erased most of their original beauty, leaving only a few shining survivors. Imagine holding one that looks almost untouched, sharp details, glowing gold surface, and no signs of wear. That is the kind of coin that can transform from a simple historical artifact into a treasure that collectors compete fiercely to own. The difference between an average coin and a top-grade example can mean the difference between a few $100s and a life-changing sum. However, let's be clear and grounded. No genuine 1851 $1 coin will realistically make someone a billionaire overnight. The dream is powerful, but the real value lies in rarity, condition, and authenticity, not just a date alone. The market rewards knowledge just as much as luck. Still, there are extraordinary cases in the world of coin collecting. Unique errors, misstrikes, or coins with unusual history can skyrocket in value. If an 1851 coin were discovered with a rare minting anomaly, its worth could leap far beyond standard expectations, attracting global attention. Another factor that fuels value is provenance, the story behind the coin. If your coin once belonged to a famous collector or was part of a historic hoard, its desirability multiplies. Collectors don't just buy metal. They buy stories, legacy, and connection to the past. Condition grading plays a central role. Professional grading services evaluate coins on a scale, and even a single point difference can mean thousands of dollars. A coin graded MS 65 mint state will be exponentially more valuable than one graded AU, about uncirculated. Gold content also adds intrinsic value. The $1,851 contains real gold, and even in poor condition, it retains melt value. But collectors rarely care about melt value. They care about rarity, artistry, and survival against time. There's also an emotional element. Holding an 1851 coin is like holding a piece of history from a world without modern technology, where coins travel by horseback, ship, and hand-to-hand trade. That connection gives a coin a presence far beyond its size. Now imagine if someone truly believes they have an Indian head $1,851. That belief itself can lead to discovery. It might push them to seek expert evaluation, and sometimes hidden treasures are found exactly that way. Misidentified coins have occasionally turned out to be rare varieties worth far more than expected, but caution is essential. The coin market also has replicas, altered pieces, and exaggerated claims. A coin that promises millions overnight should always be verified carefully. True value reveals itself through expert authentication, not hype. If you ever come across such a coin, the smartest move is not to rush into selling it. Take time to understand it, get it graded, and learn its story. Knowledge transforms a simple object into a powerful asset. Collectors around the world are constantly searching for coins like the 1851 gold dollar in exceptional condition. Auctions, private sales, and collector networks all play a role in determining final value, and sometimes bidding wars can push prices surprisingly high. So while the dream of instant billionaire wealth may be more myth than reality, the possibility of owning something rare, historic, and valuable is very real. And in the world of coins, even a small piece of gold can carry enormous significance. In the end, the 1851 $1 coin is not just about money. It's about mystery, history, and the thrill of discovery. Whether worth hundreds or thousands, its true power lies in the story it tells and the journey it invites you to take. And that is what makes it priceless in a way no number can fully capture.